Hello friends, today we'll discuss about three questions, question and answer. First question we discuss. Let's see. Question number one. What were the what were the three questions that occurred to the king? What did he do? Get the answer to his questions. Answer. The three questions that occurred to the king were if he was always aware of the right time to start everything, whether he had the knowledge of who the perfect people to listen to and whom to get rid of, and at last, if he was left to do what the most genuine work to perform. To get the answers to his question, he announced a great reward for anybody who would answer these three questions satisfactorily. Friends, we discuss next question. Question number 2. What answers did the wise man give to his first question? Answer. The happy prospects of being rewarded by the king fabulously attracted many wise men. They made a beeline to the presence of the king, hoping to answer his questions. In reply to the first question, some suggested that the king ought to consult a table of days, months, and years in order to know the right time to do the right work. Others advised him to consult a council. Yet there were some who even suggested to the king to seek the help of a magician in the manner. So friends, we discuss next question, question number 3. How did the wise man answer his second question? Answer. In reply to the second question, the wise men were not unanimous in their answers. Some said that the king should consult his counselors. Others said he should consult priests and doctors, while some said the warriors were the most necessary. Next, question number 4. What answers did the king get for his third question? Answer. The king got various answers for his third questions from the wise men. In their opinion, they differ from each other. Some wise men replied that the important thing in the world was science. To others, it was skill in warfare. The answer did not end there. Some other wise men replied that it was religious worship. Next, question number 5. Why did he decide to consult a hermit? Answer. Different answers to his three important questions failed to satisfy the king. In other words, he did not subscribe to any of the answers provided by the wise men. There was a hermit who was exceedingly famous for his wisdom. Therefore, the king decided to consult a hermit. Some glossary. Quieted means left, bamo. Cell means a single room, gote kothori. Hermit, a holy person living alone, a pavitra vyakti. Dismounted means climbed down, visarjana. Approached means went towards, adaku gala means gote adaku gala. Unfastened means opened, kholila. Swagged bole wet oda. Seized means stopped, ଅଟକି ଗଲା. Revived got well again, ପୁଣି ଭଲ ହୋଇଗଲା. ନେକ୍ସଟ ଦେଖିବା. Crouched down means ଆଣ୍ଠେଇବା. Threshold means door step, ସୀମା. Frail weak and thin, ଦୁର୍ବଳ ଏବଂ ପତଳା। spade means an instrument for digging, କୁଡ଼ି ଯାହା ଖୋଳିବା ପାଇଁ ଆବଶ୍ୟକ ପଡ଼େ। fainting means collapsing, ଅଚେତା ବା ବେହୋସ ହୋଇଯିବା। next, mourning, making a low mournful sound, ଏକ କମ୍ ଜୋରସେ ଶବ୍ଦ ଶୁଭିବା, କମ୍ ଶୋକ ଶବ୍ଦ ଶୁଣିବା, ଦୁଃଖ ଶବ୍ଦ ଶୁଣିବା। feebly means slowly, ଧୀରେ ଧୀରେ। intently means eagerly, ଉତ୍ସାହର ସହିତ। executed means punished by death, ମୃତ୍ୟୁ ଦ୍ୱାରା ଦଣ୍ଡିତ ହେବା ବା ମୃତ୍ୟୁଦଣ୍ଡ। ambush means hiding ବା ଲୁଚି ରହିବା। restore to give back, ପୁଣି ଫେରିବା। next, unit 2, question number 1. where did the king meet the hermit? how did the hermit receive the king? answer, the king, clad in simple clothes, met the hermit in the wood which was his permanent abode. the hermit's meeting was only confined to the common folk. However, he received the king as usual. There was not a touch of extraordinary about it. After greeting the king, the hermit kept on digging the ground in front of his hut. Next, question number 2. how did the king help the hermit? answer, the king saw the hermit digging the ground single-handedly. The old man was weak and frail and skinny. He seemed exhausted. The king took pity on him, and king as he was, he wished to lend a helping hand to the holy man. He took the spade from him and dug the ground himself. Thus, the king helped the hermit. Next, question number 3. how did the king nurse the wounded stranger? answer, as soon as the king saw the wounded stranger, he, along with the hermit, opened his clothing. He carefully washed and bandaged the large wound in his stomach with his handkerchief. Yet the blood kept on flowing. Therefore, the king again and again removed the bandage soaked with blood, and washed and bandaged it once again. At last, blood stopped flowing. The injured man came to his senses and asked for water. The king rose to the occasion. At last, he, along with the hermit, carried the wounded stranger to the hut. Next, question number 4. why did the wounded person desire to serve the king as his most faithful slave? answer, the wounded man was a die-hard enemy of the king. The king had executed his brother and confiscated his property. So the man wanted to take revenge by killing the king while he was paying visit to the hermit alone. But the way with which the king nursed him and saved his life moved the man. It was unbelievable. The hostility he had nurtured for the king vanished. His heart was filled with repentance. Therefore, the wounded person desired to serve the king as his most faithful servant. Next, we discuss glossary. Taken leave of means chuti. Wounded means ahato. Injured means ahato. Porch means a covered entrance to a house. गोटे घर आच्छादित परिवेश बा प्रवेश. Sowing means scattering seed over, बुणिबा. Pitied means showed pity, दया करिबा. Attended to, treated, चिकित्सित. Made peace means शांति स्थापन कला. Dealing means treatment कारोबार. That life ତାହା ଜୀବନ. God had sent men into his life for the welfare of all. ସମସ୍ତଙ୍କ କଲ୍ୟାଣ ପାଇଁ ମେନେଶ୍ୱର ବା ମନୁଷ୍ୟକୁ ଏହି ଜୀବନରେ ପଠାଇଥିଲେ. Next unit 3 question number 1. How did the hermit answer the king's questions? We discuss answer. Answer ହେଉଛି before taking leave of him, the king again asked the hermit to answer his 3 questions, but he was told that he had already been answered. The most important time for him the day before was when he was digging the bed. The most important man was the hermit. Afterwards, when he attended to the wounded stranger, that was the right time. The stranger, the right man, and the help given was the most important work. Otherwise, the injured man would have died. Therefore, the right time is always at the present time. The most important man is one who one deal with at that time, and the right occupation is to help others. Question number 2. Was the king satisfied with the hermit's answer? Give a reasonable answer. Answer. The king was greatly satisfied with the hermit's answers. Each answer the hermit gave to which question was relevant. For instance, the enemy would have killed the king. He had not digged the ground and consequently staying with him. The hermit focused on how impressed him most. The king was satisfied when the hermit wanted him to do good to the man of that moment is the most important affair, because God has created man only for his purposes. This is all about 3 questions, question and answer. Friends, we discuss next question and answer in next videos. Thank you for watching.